Yo, yo, you there? Can you hear me? Hey, what's going on, guys? Look like I'm trying to bring Dan on. What's going on? Can you hear me? Endless? Are you there? Let's see. How do we do this? All right. All right. Something's been going on with this software. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this. Because it's not giving me the option to change stuff either. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Huh. This is weird. There we go. Hey, can you hear me? Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on if I turn on my mic here. Everything's up. I don't know what's going on here. Always new stuff, right? Always something new. Oh, you know what? Can you hear me now? How about that? Huh? Let's see something. It's like this whole thing just changed on me. I don't know what's going on. Everything is changing. Hell up. Okay, so crazy thing is, like, other people can hear. Do I sound? Yeah, I just saying that I can. I know a lot of people can hear me. I don't know what's going on. I got my mic turned up way loud now. There we go.
Yeah, you sound quiet in here, but it sounds fine on YouTube.
That's crazy. Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. What did I just do there? This is crazy. I'm sorry, man. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? When you're not ready for stuff, that's when it generally happens, huh? I got you. Why is this thing doing it? I just had it a second ago. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. Are you there? Can you hear me
Yeah, I'm
better
here.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay, all right, all right. Yay, shit,
Oop, I punched the
yay,
microphone.
yay. I don't know what's going on,
Microphone. I
man.
can hold the microphone.
This is actually crazy. I got
Feel fancy now.
like my scenes have just totally went stupid. But what's going
okay.
on, man? What's going on, man?
Oh, I just been
We're not gonna be on here
chillaxing.
long anyway. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be
I've
on
been
here long.
chillaxing. It's Father's Day.
Father's
I
Day, throwing it up.
yeah. I'm looking at myself on the screen here, and I'm like, wow, my eyes look pretty roasty.
You been sipping a little bit or something? Had a little, say a little bit of something.
You gotta celebrate on Father's Day, you know.
Hey man, you know what? I'm about to get to it in a minute. That's why we're not gonna be on here long, man. You
Yeah.
know, I had a big event yesterday. It's totally ungame related. So we had I have my nonprofit, my youth nonprofit, and we had a big day. It was one of our first outings uh, for us at a public event. And we were there all day, but it was an outdoor event, and I don't know what the temperature is where you are, but it's like 105
Yeah, I know what it's
here.
like where you're at, and it
It's like
definitely
100.
gets a lot warmer where you are than it is where I
Yeah,
am. So
it's like
yeah,
105, man. I was outside all day. We had
yeah.
misters. I drunk probably about 20 bottles of water and Powerade,
Well,
and
that's good because you need to, because that's
man,
super bad to be out in the heat like that. But that's a big deal for you guys. Like, and going to an event like that is it's not easy to get that stuff going and make all that stuff happen. So kudos to you,
nah,
man.
nah, man, it's not. It's not, but it's cool, man. So what's the elephant in the room, man? This big thing for this
Oh,
week,
geez.
man. You
Oh,
know what
there's a
it is,
couple
man.
things.
Well, I mean the thing that everybody and their mama jumped on, the one that I got screwed out of. And that's gonna be the topic. We gonna go into it first.
All right.
I saw your video, so let's jump in quick. Shredder's Revenge.
Oh yeah. Shredder's
Yeah, man.
Revenge.
So everybody in the on the internet, everybody who has a YouTube channel did Shredder's Revenge this week.
Yeah. I think I even said that in my video. I was like, me and
I
a
was like,
billion other people are playing this game right now.
I mean, like, and you know what the
But
crazy thing is that like not only were people playing it, but people were playing it like in teams. They were playing solos, and they were beating it, and they were conquering the game. It's like
yeah.
you actually got a chance to watch people start it and go all the way to the end, and that was it. It was like, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of like
Have you
it
played
took.
it?
You know what? I'm pro. Everybody. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm an honest person, so I don't
It's
know.
pretty good.
Me and you were on the stream. We were not on the stream. We was watching another stream, and I was talking about my pre-order. And I told you I had pre-ordered the hard copy.
Yeah.
So I pre-ordered the hard copy in the middle of the stream on release
Oh
day.
yeah.
they sent out a message saying that it was pushed back to September the 7th.
Yeah.
I said, what?
You don't want to buy it again either.
Well, this is the thing. They
should have
asked me
given
to-
you a digital code, I would have said.
I would have thought so, but they didn't. So they were like, all they asked me was, hey, do you want to keep it or do you want to cancel? I was like, man, I'm gonna cancel this. So you know what? Like literally, I was gonna go ahead and download it before we started the show because, I got my money back, and it's crazy because the physical copies was almost $40 or something like that,
Yeah.
and the digital copy was like 22.
Yeah, and I think I got mine. There's a 10% discount. So yeah, I think it was $24.99 and I got it for $22.49 or something.
It's like 22 something. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I was gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm I'm totally honest, we are online. I'm gonna be totally live. You want me to tell you what stopped me from like getting it right then and there? The fact that I watched everybody beat it.
Oh yeah, you're probably like, it's worth playing.
It's like I want to play it, but it's like I get, and I can only blame myself for it because I like watched.
Yeah.
I watched everybody play too. I like watched it. I was so sucked in. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And
you make a great point. You make a really good point. It's like my dog doesn't like something outside. You make a great point because, like, I think people can overhype movies and they can overhype games, and then people get these expectations built up. It's like that cheesy saying they say in movies where it's like, I just don't have any expectations. That way they never get, I don't have to meet them. Right? Like whatever.
But it's like so I know everybody was like waiting for this game, and I know like for the IRK community,
that's never gonna go on the IRK.
Everybody's waiting for it. Now I have to ask you a question.
It's never going on the IRK.
You're way more tech savvy than me.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good. But like you understand like algorithms and micro this is and that.
Well, I understand stuff, but I don't think it's not gonna, based off of what I see that our IRK doing and the fact that there hasn't been more games of the caliber. Because if you think about it, a lot of the games that they have on there, those are games that have been ported over to phones.
Yeah.
So what have they done? Well, not a whole heck of a lot of anything. You just took a game that ran on a phone, and I don't mean that as a knock. Like it's not like a bad thing.
Yeah,
some of the games are really cool, and I love my Dragon's Lair, but I didn't buy it for all that other crap. I just bought it to play Dragon's Lair. So
and that was crazy because I saw that, man. And I said that a long time ago, and it was something that I think that like Moat on one of his shows he was talking about that, and I agreed that was the scary part about them putting out this new version with the USB ports exposed, like, and now that people can access, not that they couldn't access it before, because if you know how to get into it, you can get into the system. I mean, it's an Android-based system. It's not like
you could figure out how to you could attach wires with a USB connector, just find out where the connectors are, because that PCB has a schematic. You can figure out where you need to wire the USB connector, because you can add HDMI connectors to those things. You can add you can add stuff and change capacitors and like solder new shit on there to make it do something else, just as long as it supports that. And you can figure that stuff out. Like, just go look up the schematics.
Yeah,
but like that's a branded one though. That's actually theirs. So that's where this is not new hardware though. Like it was really powerful, but it's not new now. Computer crap is like gone, man. That's a system on a chip that is now. It's still better than some of the IRK or the arcade 1-up stuff for sure.
Yeah, I mean, because it's basically and that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, it's basically like a Pi 4, but maybe with a little bit more juice or something.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you should talk this way like the mystery encoder person and ask them what's the difference between arcade 1-up and how something like an iArcade works, because I know that's an Android-based thing, but what is this? Is this a Linux-based thing? It might be. So,
well, I know that I think that the in Arcade 1-up actually did too, like that, because I want to say that the pinball was almost Android-based because of the because of the games in it, with the way they had all the games. Because you got to remember that That
It could be,
but
because that Zen Pinball's been around
Zen
for a while.
Zen Pinball was on Android. It was
those games were on it.
phone
Then
game.
then it's probably something like that.
So yeah,
which would make sense. So I don't know anything about Android. I know stuff about like software on your PC that takes like a workstation. No, I don't know shit about what a phone does. I don't know anything about what phones do.
Well, the reason why I asked you so much because I know that I was online and I can't remember who it was. I asked him and I probably need to go back through my Facebook and my history because he probably answered me. But I know somebody was saying that they were running it off of. They was running it on the iArcade, running Shredder's Revenge off of the Wii. No, it was not the Wii, the Switch.
Well, yeah, I could possibly see that, but you're not playing Switch games on the iArcade. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, I got you, but that's what I was trying to figure out, like how he was doing, because there was like somebody was like, "Well, are you using the controls?" It was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, I want to know." I'm like, I've not seen anybody run like do a like I've seen it on the arcade 1-ups where people have the Switch decks, and I've seen it on even on the Legends.
But that's not. But that's the thing is that's not the arcade 1-up running that. That's what the board that they put onto the thing that you're buying, that control that you paid $200 for, has a PCB underneath that costs $100.
Yeah,
that's taken just
the brunt of it, all that
into the market rather than you essentially unhook the arcade 1-up thing completely.
Yeah, that's true. Because I've done enough arcade 1-up mods to actually know that one. That's kind of crazy. Like I mean, I've known. I was just like, I'm trying to figure out like how in the world they're doing it. Like, what are they bypassing? Are they using the arcade as just a screen? But then let me say this: I never saw it. It was just people talking about it.
Well, mine messed up when I first bought it, and I was a Kickstarter backer, and I had to send them my deck. I had to take the deck out, put it in a box, and send it to them. And when I did so, you can see, I got to see it because they at first were like, "Hey, open it up. You're not going to void your warranty. You know, just do this." And they're like, "Check all the connections." And I did that, and it didn't fix it. So then they were like, "Okay, send it back to us." So I saw what it looked like way early on.
Okay.
But I just never thought to take video of it because I wasn't a YouTuber at that point. I was, it just right after the Kickstarter ended. Like some of my first videos was with my iArcade and my VSX. So,
I got you.
But
I was just wondering, man, because I was like, interested. But back to the Shredders thing, man. I was gonna play it, man. I wanted to play it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, but like it's kind of funny. Like my hype, believe it or not, like I said, I watched all the people play. But my hype train was killed when I got that email. And I got the email in the middle of the stream because we were all typing and communicating. And I got the email and I was like, yo, because I bought it through Target, and Target was literally like it's been postponed until September the 7th. And I was like,
that's too long. But the game is good. I don't think
the game will be old by then. Like nobody's gonna be not okay. Let me stop. Let me rephrase myself.
Unless I was about to say nobody content is gonna get old.
This is like I didn't want to say nobody's gonna be playing it, but I don't think it's gonna be as. I mean, it's not gonna be new in September. It's gonna be that game that hey, by the way, have you played Shredder's Revenge? Well, check it out because now it's $5 on Steam.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll say this though, they might. I've only beaten the game once, and you unlock a character. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
if you haven't. But so I got the character, and I'm wondering, like, well, if you beat it with somebody else, or like, do you get
if you beat it with the unlocked character, or
like, do I get another character? Because there's a bunch of characters in the game that you like save as you're going through the board. So I'm like, wait, why would they have created their sprites and all those motions if they weren't usable somehow? So I'm pretty sure, like all the,
or does it get harder, like tougher? Does it start on easy and work its way up, like every level?
I think it actually does the opposite. It starts on harder and gets easier as you level up, in my opinion. But
that's crazy.
And the one tip I'll say if you're going to play the game is jumping and using your attack at the exact same time as your best friend.
Wow.
But no, I was trying to say hi to your wife before. It took me like 20 minutes to try to type that.
It's okay because I'm sitting trying to figure out where.
I gotta give it a thumbs up, or I'm screwing up everything.
Let me see. Because I'm saying trying to do this too. I don't know what's going on with my stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, I totally love this software now.
Banner up.
Yeah, I totally love it, but like every time I turn around, it's something different. Like they
you look high end crispy, man, compared to me.
Yeah, it's high end crispy, but man, it's a lot that comes along with this, man. It gets weird like, real fast.
Well, you're a technical director, believe it or not. You're just technical directing yourself. The feed. Well, and me kind of, because you're pushing me up and down off the screen onto screen.
See where the banner is at.
It's
okay,
like,
let me take. Boom. There we go.
Camera 1, take 1. Camera 2, take
2. I got you, man. Hey, man, I meant to tell you, I so loved your video, man. Your videos, you've been putting out some really, really good content, man. And I love your layout and format for them, man. You've been dope, man. If nobody else, like, I don't know what your fan base that you have has been telling you, man.
There's some cool people, but it's always the nice handful of 5 people that, which I'll take. That's super cool.
You know what? But you know what? I would rather have a couple of people that are really loyal than have a lot of people who just are
spam. Whatever. Yeah, I see some of this. It's weird. Like, I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching some streamer, and you can see his chat. It's mostly emojis because they go so fast that you can't see any text anymore. And I'm like, wow. I was like, was that fun? Like, at that point, they're there just to watch you.
Hold on a sec. I think I just lost you. That was my fault. I lost you. There you go. Now we're back. We're back. I'm trying some stuff, and it's just going weird. There we go. Now we're filling everything up. How about that? Since I don't have the backgrounds on, we're good. There we go. So yeah, man. I've been enjoying it, but so what's new in your world? What's new in your world of gaming? What did you got on the spectrum of gaming? Because I'm gonna be honest with the whole world. It's really hard. It's really hard for me lately, man. My job is kicking your ass.
Butt.
Yeah, man. You know,
it
sometimes
comes in waves. So yeah, I get you.
You got to be careful what you ask for, man. You ask for more responsibility, and somebody might just give it to you.
Yeah, and I don't know how much more responsibility is worth sometimes.
I don't. Hey. I can tell you how much it's worth when I see my paycheck, but in time, it kills me.
But yeah, so like, my kid for Father's Day got me the pre-order of Stray, that like cyberpunk cat game. So that's super cool. That game looks pretty neat. Really, like pretty graphics and very cyberpunk city streets and kind of lots of neon.
That's the one. That's the one you was walking through the other day.
I don't think the game isn't out yet.
Oh, it hasn't.
It comes out in a month.
Okay.
But yeah, so she just pre-ordered it, so when it comes out, I'll be able to get it. And that game looks pretty crazy. It's like you're literally a cat in a city. So, but yeah, check it out if you get a chance.
That's super dope. That's super dope.
And then Super Troopers, and like this RTS, they're not Super Troopers. That'd be funny if they made a Super Troopers game.
Yeah, that would be dope. I was like, okay, you got a Super Trooper game?
No, but Starship Troopers with the bug.
Okay. Yeah.
I got fuzzies on me. But yeah, like that one is like this crazy RTS game, and I'm probably gonna get that because my other kid wanted to get me a game. She's like, oh, like. What's her? I'm not going to say my kids' names, but she's like, "What's her name? Got you a game? Oh, I'm going to get you a game." And I was like, "Sweet."
Hold on. So there's a new Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it's like this crazy RTS game. It's pretty cool. Well, I can bring it up and probably share it, man, if you want to check it out.
Yeah, that's cool. Please do.
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, here. So let me share my screen right now, actually. And you don't even have to do anything. I think it'll let me just share video, share screen 1. But I'll mute it so we don't get like a copyright claim.
Gotcha.
You might have to add it.
Let's see. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I had to.
Cool. So this is the Stray game, and like literally, you're just this cat in this like cyberpunk city. There's like robots and stuff. I don't know if there's like not humans around anymore, but it doesn't seem to be. So
okay. Oh, that looks kind of. It looks kind. I've seen it. I actually did see the thing.
I think
saw
this like
the
was
preview for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like a year or two ago, this was shown at something. But Happy Father's Day, UAG. What's up? So this one's pretty cool. I'm excited. This is the one my one kid got me, and then let's go to the wish list here because I added Starship Troopers to my wish list. Let's turn that off and that off. Type it in here. There it is. Yeah, so this bad boy here. But it's like the whole Starship Troopers universe, and it's like an RTS where you have a base and the bugs come and attack and you have to defend the bases and stuff. And I love RTS games.
So. Oh, that's dope, man. I didn't even see that coming.
Like, yeah, everybody's like, oh, I forgot all about this because I guess they talked about this a while ago and I didn't even know about it.
Holy crap, man. I love Starship
like 2 days ago. So this looks super cool to me. I think it looks great. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. Looks like you get to build all kinds of different stuff. The only thing I don't like is I'm not a huge fan of the interface down here. It looks very classic, like StarCraft from 1992. Yeah. I think they could have made these graphics a little cooler. I've never liked RTS button choices. Like, I don't know. Who am I to judge? That's probably hard to figure out. What should we make the icon look like? You know?
Yeah, should it? How big should it be?
Exactly. So, who am I to judge that? But I've never really liked that style of buttons. So, but otherwise, I think the game looks great, and I'm hoping that my kid will deposit those Steam bucks into my account today. She said she would. I'm gonna hold her to it and be like, "Give me my money, kid." No, so that's cool.
This is absolutely crazy. Like our thing where it just keeps throwing our name up is coming up like crazy. Like it's like throw the name up. It's like what's going on? It's like throwing up our names like every 2 seconds. Like what the heck is going on?
Oh, and yeah, maybe now we have to end the.
Yeah, so we go back here.
Did I kill it without? You think it would like end if I stopped sharing it? It would.
It would kill itself, but
yeah. Nah. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. I should have said take it off the screen and then I'll kill it. Well, now we know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, hey, one thing that I have gotten used to with doing this, man, is that it is a constant learning thing. It's a constant learning curve.
We look laggy on the internet right now.
I was looking at that. I was trying to figure out what's going on with it. It's like it does look a little bit laggy.
Yeah, I'm not listening to it, but I'm watching us, and we look very stuttery. And it could have been me sharing that because my full screen is like a 2560 by 1440 raster, and just to share that over the internet is like that was a stupid thing to do. I should have made it.
That's okay. It's okay, but it
might catch back up in a second.
Yeah, it's clearing up now. I'm looking at it right now, and it's kind of clear, so that's kind of cool.
So now we know. I'll share it inside my OBS next time, and it'll replace me instead, or I'll put myself in the corner or something. Because then it'll still be in a smaller raster.
But see, let me see something because I think I can do this here too. Let me go here. So let's do this. We were talking about Shredder's Revenge. Yep. Let's look. Let's see.
I like the game. It's a cool game. It reminds me of Gauntlet in a way because you can keep playing it over and over again and like leveling up your guys. So that's kind of neat.
So I would
like to see like what happens when you level everybody up. I think people will play it for a little while, not months and months. I think you're right. And by Christmas time, you're going to be able to get that game for $9.99 on sale.
So yeah, like see, I'm showing like
so like just like what you're doing right now. That's what I want to do, and I could do that via OBS because I'm doing like a little virtual camera.
Okay, yeah. So. But see, like everything's cut off because I have it. Let me see.
Yeah, you have us. If you made us like.
So, Oh, see, I see where I'm at. So this is what happens. So this is my my gamer screen. So I'm learning as I go. I'm seeing, so that's my gamer screen. So it still left me up, but it's super clear, which is kind of cool. Uh, but we're just trying something. Hey, so let's go back. See, hold up. Can you see? See my hands here. Hey, yeah, it's like, hey, that's me and my keyboard. Yeah, nah, that's me. That's me. That's me looking up. So that's. So when I play when I'm trying, I know I got this whole series of me trying to do keyboard and mouse now. Um, it's kind of weird because I don't know how to play. So that's my thing is I'm showing people how to that I don't know how to play and hold on. Oh, that's what happened. I gotta do this here. Okay. Where is it at? Oh, there. I don't know what happened. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it took you out. That's what happened. All right. So
I'm
we're
back
back
in it.
now. Yeah, we're back in it. So yeah, so
Woohoo.
that's what I'm learning this stuff as I go, man. It's so totally different. I'm on what's this software
There's a lot of
called?
crap.
Eevee Mux. So I don't
Yeah.
know if anybody's tried it. It's actually kind of cool. I know it's some other people that were looking for software to stream with, but I mean it's cool. It's supposed to be this new OBS replacement. Um, and the crazy part is it has a lot of it's really OBSy to the point where if you're not technical at all, you could really be messed up because it asks for you to do stuff on the fly like really, really fast. Like you have to pretty much be the producer for your show like really fast.
Huh. Yeah, like
It's my
you're the
hand
hand model.
models.
You're the hand model extraordinaire.
Yeah. So, but so what so you got so we saw the game, you got your kid
Yeah.
brought you a game and we're talking about you getting
Yep.
Starship Troopers.
Yep.
Is
That's
anything
the one I'm gonna
what
snatch up.
else you been talking about, man? What other
Uh
game and stuff you been
that
doing?
well, the Final Fantasy VII remake came out,
Okay.
and I got that actually, and I'm gonna do a Steam Deck video on that maybe today.
You know
Or
it's
I might
crazy.
skip today because it's Father's Day.
I played Final Fantasy like once.
Yep.
That's crazy. Like I never
Yeah,
got
I've only
super into it.
played like three of them back in the day, and then I kind of started getting interested in other things at the time. But I like that they're remaking them, and they're remaking
Hmm.
them with like mind-blowing graphics. Like they're not just like, oh, here we re-released this. It's literally upgraded graphics from like that looks like it should be on a PlayStation 5.
Okay.
So it's like it's legit and like it's crazy. They took from this little pixel sprite game and turned it into this full-blown 3D model kind of high-end graphic game. So I'm
I'm
excited
at the
about that. That'll be a good video that'll be coming out. Like I said, I think today will be the first day I'll skip a what's on deck. I haven't skipped any of them. I'm up to episode. This would have been 67.
Yeah, it's kind of
So
cool. Hey, I finally got it. Well, let me say this. Let me fix that. I didn't get a notice that my Steam Deck is ready. I did get an email that tells me that I'm still like in line in the queue for it.
well, that's
So,
cool that they told you that.
man,
I
I went
always
online.
yawn when I'm in front of these lights. Why do these lights make me yawn? What's going
I
on
know, I
here?
know.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
tell you
staring at the sun or something.
what I did do the other day, and I don't know what happened. It made me. I was on eBay, and I happened to go and start looking on eBay, and I noticed there were a lot of people selling Steam Decks, and goodness gracious, the price of
For
these things
probably
they're
dumb
going
money, probably like
retarded, man.
$1,200 for like the $400 one.
Yeah, it's like well, I saw the one because I'm getting the 64, and I want
Mm-hmm.
to say it was $800.
Well, that's so it's twice the amount of money they paid for it.
Yeah, so they're like twice. So I was like, wow, that's kind of out there. Like, dang.
Wow, that's a lot of
But
money.
I couldn't do it. So, but hey, I just wanted to get us on because I didn't want us to miss a Sunday.
I know we missed one there, and I want to keep going.
Yeah, we missed a few, and man, we just wanted to get on. We wanted to tell. Really, what we really came out here to do was to tell all the people in the community Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
and that we appreciate you guys. You know, we talk about the game and stuff, but we really want to say Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
and let you know that we're still coming through and we're here. So
that's right. You make a good point, man. I don't know if you've noticed in the community, there's a little bit of arguments going on back and forth, and I hope that stuff goes away at some point. I'm not judging anybody's perspective on things. I actually respect people's perspectives because I know what it's like to have somebody like not really care about and kind of put you down, like they punch down on you, which I'm not a big fan of that. So
yeah,
I get their perspective, but I hope that people in the end can all apologize and come together.
Man, you know, it's kind of crazy because I think this is funny is that I was looking at some of the other guys talking about how, and I'm just gonna say this right here, and I'm gonna be done with it. But and this is for like, you know, I know UAG was on here, and I know I talked to Mad Dad, and I talked to some other guys. I know Mad Dad started way a little bit before us, but me and Nick started around the same time. UAG and a couple other guys, and we all did stuff together. And I think it's kind of crazy knowing that the community is so small. Our community, like when I play Vanguard and all this other stuff, and I see 100,000 people or 1 million views, and then I look at our stuff and it's like, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 views, it lets you know that our community is really, really small. And I just hate to see that, you know, like that we have some kind, you know, that we have beef in this community is so small. We don't have the room for it. I know that people aren't going to always see things the same. And when you're doing, especially retro gaming, and you're doing stuff like that, and which is one of the reasons why I kind of branched out of it. And I know that I haven't kept a lot of subscribers because of that. Because I branched out of it, and it's not that I got burned off, but I can't.
No, but I think it helps you grow. You're not just a one person thing. That's not what you're just all about.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I was really realistic about something. I was talking to some guys, man. I was like, look, I can't continue to buy these systems, man. I can't, you know, I love them. I buy one or two. Like they talking about Blitz is coming out. That's for sure gonna hit my house. That's not even a question. I'm an ex-football player. I'm gonna get Blitz. I love Blitz. I played it. You know, so that's not even a question for me. But you know, like how, you know, like the scene was really blown up by all these little things. It's like it changes so much. Like we had the arcade one-ups, then we went to the act games, then we had the pinball machines, and it's changing and changing and changing.
Yep.
And you know, everybody's evolving, and I know it's like everybody has their own opinion about certain things, and the retro community is like so small that everybody gets their hand on the same things at the same times.
It is small.
And you know, and it's kind of crazy that we would have, you know, certain individuals, you know, talk down or mistreat or talk to their colleagues this way. And I've been telling, like, we've been talking about, like a lot of people are coming here to Atlanta for Southern Fried Gaming, which I talked to you about.
Yeah.
And my thing was, I was trying, since I'm local, and I know like a couple other guys are local that, like, you know, me and you talked about one other person that's local here. And we was talking about setting up something for everybody coming through. And I think it's weird to try to set that type of stuff up, man, when, you know, when you have like tension in the community, and the community is big. Like think about it. Last year it was me, UAG, Papa Brad's Gaming, and Retro Ralph, streamer. What's the videos? Stringer Films, and
but she's been in the community for a long time. So
yeah, I mean, but I'm not knocking him. I'm just
of Rexer, so I'm not a huge fan of his.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
about all that. So
what I'm saying, like, think about it. That's like 5 or 6 people that we didn't even really talk to each other about being at the thing.
Yep.
And we were all there, and we got a chance to hang out and chill. And now this year, people are actually talking about coming. So think about it. If you watch 10 YouTube streamers in a group of 10 or 15 of us, right? That are in the same community, and 10 of us show up at the same place, that's the majority of the community of the streamers in the community in one place at one time.
I know.
Can you imagine
something bad
having
happened?
Yeah, can you imagine having beef
actually
with just all the people right there? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm an adult man, and I have things that I care about, so I'm not going to be going around fisticuffing anybody.
Yeah, like who has time for that, right?
No, yeah, like I ain't got time for that shit. Like if I don't like you, I'm just not going to talk to you. Like this is in high school. Like we're done.
Yeah, it's
like
hey, like yeah.
you're gonna like I might even say hi to you because you know what, I got shit to do. Like I'm not gonna mess with that crap.
Man, you know it's kind of crazy because like even in my job, man, I know we're venturing off some stuff here, but in my job, man, I have guys that in my position, I see the hatred coming down the pipeline all the time, and I have the ability to either choose to acknowledge it and be like, hey, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And and approach it and be all like, I don't want to F with you or this and that. Or you know what I do most of the time now? I'm just going about my day. I was like, you know what, man?
And I bet you 9 times out of 10, the things that you encountered was just a bad day for somebody.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I got you. So let's see how long we've been on. How long have we been on? We've been on for I did have a counter. I have no idea.
41 minutes.
Oh my God. This is gonna be like a new record for us because we usually talk for over an hour or something. We always keep it for a long time. But let's do this, man. Do you have anything that you want to say to anybody or anything you want to say to
well, hey, come watch my Steam Deck videos because it'd be cool if like those videos started breaking into the hundreds within like a week rather than a month.
Hey, I will attest to it, and it's not just because I'm sitting right here next to him on the screen here that he's actually an awesome guy, man, and it's just information.
I try to make them entertaining, and I try to
hold up. So my camera's backwards, so I have to go like this.
Yeah, I know that stuff messes with me all the time.
Yeah, so yeah, but your content is great, man. I think that it's kind of crazy because when I get my Steam Deck, it's like I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna be like, hey,
I can tell you 5 games.
OG Godfather of Steam Deck, I need some help.
Yeah, well, but I've learned things from people in the community too. Like some kids, like, you got to switch your controller. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, I don't see any way to switch the controller. You actually have to like get out of the game, get back into like the Steam UI, click this like gear icon, go down to this thing and select a different control input. And I like, if he wouldn't have said that to me, I wouldn't have thought to keep looking for it until I found it. So somebody in one of my comments in one of my videos even helped me, and I love figuring stuff out. So, but you only know what you know. And by him saying that to me, I was like, wait, can you really do that? How do you do that? So, and I figured out how to do that. I figured out how to do a couple other things so yeah, if you ever have a question or if you're like, I want to put Windows on, I'm gonna be like, that's on you, go for it. I'm not doing it. Okay, I just don't see the point of it the more I think about it. The only reason I had to put Windows on it is to like see if like I could get Adobe Creative Suite to run on it. Like something weird like that. Like what could this handle?
I do have a question for you, but we're not gonna talk about it here. We're gonna save that for another video when we have full video because you make a good point about something and I gotta see what you think about it. Even after the show, I'm gonna ask you about it. But like I want to say right now, hey guys, happy Father's Day. Thank you for joining us for a few minutes, and I hope you guys you're being treated well. For you guys that are fathers and not fathers, and for those of you that have lost fathers and everything, man, you're always in our hearts. And people that have lost their kids, man, we understand that too, man. We love you all, and thank you for spending a little bit of time with us, and we appreciate it. So with that being said, we'll see you guys next week. Like, subscribe. I'm finally gonna start getting these thumbnails to pop up. Like and subscribe. Both of us. I'm gonna start entering in our information below. So soon you'll have our information below. You can click to his videos and his channel and my video, my channel, and we're gonna keep it up. And I'm gonna be much better at this. I promise. I'm getting better every day.
You're doing pretty good, man.
And I have a small series, if you see it, learning how to game keyboard and mouse. I'm switching over games. I was doing CSGO. I had to let that go completely. I can't capture it correctly. because it has that capture block on it, it just doesn't like it. I have to do screen. I have to capture screen instead of game, and then it introduces stutter to the game, and you have to stream inside of a stream to try to get it right. And I'm not that savvy.
No, and what you just said is, I mean, I love analogies. And what you just said reminds me of, like, you have a window and then another window, but the second window's dirty, and you have to see something in the room, so you have to look through all that crap. And that's
you gotta look through all the. It's just horrible. So
right.
Since I play Vanguard controller, and I'm pretty decent on Vanguard controller, so I'm learning how to do this, to do the keyboard binds and do everything. So catch me. I'm trying to do twice a week. Learning how to play keyboard and mouse, get my hours up playing Vanguard. So guys, I hope to see you on. I'll be playing later on tonight once I get through with everything. I might be on probably about 10 to 12 o'clock, just spending some time after I get through with the fam. So that's where I'm at with it. And all the retro stuff, I'm here. We talked to you about some other stuff that I'm going to be doing with some kids in a little while. I'm going to videotape it. It's going to be a thing. And I'm about to do the tour of this glorious room that I finally spent all this money and time on. It's going to be coming out soon also. So
yeah, I think you should definitely spotlight your whole setup, man, because it's nice.
Yo, I showed a couple kids my setup yesterday, and they freaked out. Yeah, I've never seen kids geek out like that. They freaked out. They were like, "Oh my god!"
That's super cool, man. I love it.
Yeah. So that being said, hey man, I appreciate you coming on as always, and I thank you because I know that it was short minute, and we didn't get a chance to put an advertisement out, but I appreciate you being here.
That's all right. I enjoy hanging out with you, Mike. It's awesome.
Hey man. All right. So guys, we're gonna say goodbye, and you guys have a great Father's Day. Peace.
Happy Father's Day.